So I've seen a couple others of these tonight, and I don't know. I've never been big into like my coming out story, because I don't know if you can really even consider like coming out. It was kind of just like I am, and everyone kind of dealt with it in their own way, and if they didn't deal with it, it was their problem. Well, I don't know. Kind of at first, my whole thing is just really weird, because most people are like, "Oh, I knew from this age. I knew from this age." I wasn't really like that because I was like the most boy crazy. Like, don't worry, that thing down there. Down somewhere down there. It's like 1 in the morning, and I'm not sure what's going on. But that's just my friend. She's gonna help tell the story. But like,
I'm not saying.
whatever.
I'm asleep.
And like, I don't know. I was like I was saying, the most boy crazy young teenager, preteen, whatever they
You're
called
a
us.
little freak.
Pretty much back then. Like, all I could concentrate was on boys.
Zac Efron.
I don't own up to that. Get
He's
in this a little
sexy
more.
now. I don't care. He's hot.
He is. I don't like to own up to it. And like the thing is, like people always try to put so many like terms and definitions, and like they want to define everyone and themselves, and like I get it, but I don't. Cause like me, I don't really go. Like I say I'm more lesbian than anything, cause I'm not exactly bisexual. Cause like I like guys, but I don't all at the same time. Like I'm definitely more
Oh,
into
but
chicks.
sexually you're attracted. Emotionally you're like freaking out.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I mean, this is what happens when you do videos at 1 in the morning. So if
And you
this
argue
makes no
over it.
sense, yeah, and you like go on a caffeine crash, but like, so I guess I can get into my actual, where am I? There, I'm coming out story. She's gonna help me because it's really spotty, confusing, and hard to explain all at the same time.
I still swear you're down the road. Or you were, but I still swear Delphi was there. Even though I didn't see her.
Nope, it's because we were at Delphi's house and we went to her Karis's house. But so it all started like well, here, you start with the whole middle school thing that I don't believe.
Okay, middle school. We were in 7th grade, and these three people came to our school. A brother, sister, and a thing. We're gonna call it a thing, cause
It was
she's
borderline stepsister, but never official marriage, so borderline.
well, I grew up with her even before that. So yeah, but I remember one day Karis told me one of her friends on the bus that she was like, bye. And it wasn't the first time she told me. My friend was like, what, really? And I was like, yeah, you didn't know that. And we just started laughing at her. Karis was like, wait, you knew? I was like, you told me like a long time ago.
Well, that was like pretty much the first person to it like come out at the school. We weren't like a closed-minded school, but it's just like as far as I was concerned, like the first.
Okay, we come from like an Amish community. Not Amish. They're
Just
everywhere.
yeah, they're all around.
Let's
So
call it that.
plus like God-loving Christian freaks. No offense if you are, but
They scare me. Or they don't scare me. It's just when they're so blatantly opinionated. I like it if you can stick to your opinion, but if you can't back it up further than it just says that in the Bible, don't start it. Like I love it. I have a friend where she's religious, but you ask her a question and she'll this is tying along.
kind
Okay,
of long.
tying along with the whole thing to make that work.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Woo, lakes.
Sorry, guys. We'll get to
Same.
that later. Oh,
Yeah, and she can actually we have discussions of it, and I like it because she can actually talk about it. Unlike other people, like, it's just in the Bible. It's like I don't go for that. She will actually discuss it with you, and
she might be against it, but she won't bash you on it. So I have respect for her, unlike a lot of other people.
yeah, she'll state her opinion, and she won't push it any further. And that kind of ties in the whole thing. Like we're a religious community, and there's a lot of people at our school now that are, but like
It
again,
never started out that way.
yeah, and people aren't always as accepting. Me, I'm just like, you know what? It's you. You have your choice. I don't care.
I got a lot of crap at first, but once we got to high school, that was like gone. Wait, so I never got a lot of crap for, I don't know, hard to
Crap, it
explain.
happened like 2 weeks before school. Okay, more than
Shut
two.
up. I know what I mean.
We threw rainbows at her. That was about as worse as it got because it was funny. Everyone else knew, and we were like, we don't care. We accept you. But she still freaked out and was like, oh, you're throwing rainbows at me.
Because at first I hardcore, like, I don't, I could like denied it just because, I don't know, it was all new to me, I guess as you would put it. I just wasn't comfortable with it. It was all confusing, and I just didn't get it because, like, a lot of people are like, I knew when I was like 4 and 6 and stuff. Like I said, I was never like that. It literally happened one night in that summer before freshman year. So I was like 14 years old. I'm 17 now, 14. It was a really confusing time.
Or almost 15. But the best part was 8th grade year. Our friend would hit on her all the time, and she was so oblivious. Like, I knew she was bi. I didn't connect the dots all the way. Like, I knew what she was doing, but I didn't think anything of it. And Caitlin was just oblivious. So we laugh. We still laugh at her for it because.
And the best part is that's
Still.
my now girlfriend of over 2 years.
That it is. And sometimes it's annoying because she's an angry little leprechaun.
Gingers.
We rule.
But so I guess like we've been blabbering, but like so my come out story, as we've pretty much explained, wasn't ever really that traditional because it literally went from, oh, talk to this person that everyone says likes me, and then literally one night complaining about her brother because I like your brother and all that,
Oh,
and
see,
she's like, date a chick, and well, that got to my head, I guess, as you put it. I don't know, just a couple nights later, because this is back in MySpace time, before Facebook. Yeah, long time ago.
I'll be cool and say I never had one of those.
Yeah, no.
I don't have a Facebook, so.
MySpace was no. So like, we were talking, and I was like, gotta tell you something. Don't want to tell her. I ended up telling her I like her. We date for like 6 hours. Fail.
Yeah, she calls me at like 3 in the afternoon, wakes me up, tells me, makes me go down to Karis's house. So, yeah, that's where the whole throwing rainbows at her came in.
Yeah.
And I ended up eating most of that box of cereal.
Yeah, I just felt awkward because I didn't know how to handle it because, like, she was, like, obliviously used to. Oh, I just hurt my finger.
And
This
the
is
dog
a
just
thumb.
snored.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Like I said, it's over 1 o'clock in the morning, but, like, I don't know. She had dated chicks before or whatever. And I've only dated one chick. That's it. And, like, so people are gonna be like, oh, you're not lesbian then. But, I mean, I've liked others, but no. I mean, that's only I've dated because I'm not a people person. But, I mean, so there's like a lot of time it took me to figure out all this because it's only been like 3 years since then. So the first, I'd say, about year was a lot of figuring out. And so, like,
I think it started be the first kiss. They skipped it. Let's just say that.
yeah. Well, yeah, we didn't have a first kiss, as the that stepsister person put it. Oh, you suck! You skipped your first kiss and went to make out. It happened. Get over it. So,
On her bed, of all places.
poor Celia. Ugh. And so, like, I don't know. It was just like a lot of change and trying to figure it out, and like I hid and denied because I was just scared, like a lot of people, and like everyone's like afraid of their parents. That was like my least amount of fear. It was our community, I guess, like just everyone, because you know how everyone is. You went to middle school with them, and they think they know you. Because even before I liked chicks, everyone was like, "You're lesbian, you're dyke, you're this," all these derogatory terms, and I never was. So I was
Our school is mean.
pretty much. That's what it comes down to. They're just mean.
How about you before you knew you were? What were you?
Yeah, I was very arrogant. Not arrogant.
Homophobic.
That's not still not the word. Like when you're uneducated,
Ignorant.
ignorant. I knew I'd get it.
Sometimes arrogant and ignorant go in the same thing.
So I was an arrogant, ignorant, uneducated, homophobic, I guess, because my dad happens to be very homophobic. So coming out to my dad was definitely worse than coming out to my mom. He would always like say I liked this friend who's now the girlfriend, and he was fine with that by saying that because he knew like she was bisexual and everything. But when he found out about me, he blew it up, and it was bad. But like coming out to my mom was a lot easier. But after that, I had like moved out of living with my dad because like stuff just wasn't good, and it took my mom a long time to actually get used to the fact that I have a girlfriend. Like I don't know, freaked her out for a while. What you say?
I can't really remember. I just remember my only issue is when you'd be in the middle of a conversation, you guys would turn around and be like, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
That's when I was like, hey, I'm comfortable with
And
it.
not even because you're two chicks, it's just like, I don't want to see people doing that in the middle of a hallway.
I was comfortable with it finally.
Right across from the vice principal's office, too.
Never got busted. In front of the principal's office, or at my locker at least. Everywhere else, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And the resource officer, I think he's blind sometimes.
No, he just likes it.
Oh, like his. Never mind. Different story.
Yeah, side topic.
Side topic. You must invert.
Well,
Divert. Word.
I mean, it's like 10 after 1. We're crashing.
That's
But
not
there's
even
probably another
late.
video store. In store? Video store? I don't know what I said, but in store. But yeah, that's my coming out story.
Yeah, and since we're here and it's late, let's just say when you were asleep, you remember a lot more than what you do when you're awake. At least you think you do. Not that you get it out right. I mean, I, I don't even sound like I'm talking fine to myself. So, yeah.
Keith signature sign off. That made no sense.
Oh wait, no. Gotta make the square, because I don't know why.
That's just our little thing, so reduces. Well, she's going to sleep apparently.
Mm-hmm.